Okay, so this is a recap of Mara, the trade I took this morning, and how it could have played a little bit differently to capture a little bit more of the upside. But basically, I was looking at a nice little setup here, taking out this high potentially. And if we look at Thinkorswim, so this is the 2 minute, 5 minute. You've got the ATR high in here, which is this green bar going across, kind of hard to see. If I zoom in, I kind of see, but it lines up with the Fibonacci as well. So a lot of these Bitcoins are popping up on the scanner. Mara's been looking pretty strong. So it came up, tried to break out to this ATR. I pulled back, and I got it as it broke out here, and then held it until it made a new 2 minute low here. Now, another way to play this, maybe you could have got back in there, but another way to play this, if I would not do this with options, definitely with only shares, but to take the Fibonacci going back on the 5 minute here to the pre-market high, basically, which was this high, actually probably a little bit higher than that, but using that as, you can use that as your entry, but really, I'd like to get a little bit earlier. What you're looking for is once it, basically you have the Fibonacci from this pre-market high to the pre-market low, but then once it breaks that high, right, then you got, it sets the 150, 160, 180, 170. So basically you're looking to see how's the price acting around these levels, but you could try to hold it through this as long as it's, as long as it's making, it's basically, it has a 45 or a better degree angle of attack. It's moving up. There's no reason to really be selling. I mean, you've got nothing but green, 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 green. Yeah, there's a seller stepped in here and here, but it didn't take it any lower. You have a new 5 minute low here, but then it came right back. So really, I mean, if your position size to appropriately, you're not oversized, and you can manage this without getting emotional. It's just a simple trade, right? So you get it. You get an entry, whether you're breaking the ATR high, breaking this high, or you even wait until you break the high, this 1273 level. You get in, and then really you're just holding it. And as long as you're not seeing any sell signals, you can trail your stop all the way up. And then I would take profit. Definitely if it hits this level, 178, I'll be out of all. If not, maybe you can do your 80-20. But this is looking at just like a day trade, right? And you can do this if you're doing bigger time frames on a weekly or daily. It's all this, everything's fractal, so it can work on larger time frames. But for me, in terms of taking like option trades and stuff like that, I'm really trying to minimize options and too much leverage and just keep it simple and not oversized. But here you can see also, see if I can. Yeah, the relative strength on this thing, right? So this dot is basically making a new high relative strength. So this is just a strong, steady move up, and then we'll see how it acts when it gets to this level. But I would be all out for me, if not 80% out if it hits there.